Hey guys, welcome to the next coding assignment. This is the reversing a number coding assignment. Now what we're going to be doing here is writing a Java program that reverses a number. Let me give you an example. So let's just say we have this number, 473218. We simply just want to reverse this number. And this reverse number will be 81247. All right, so if you were given this coding assignment during an interview, how would you go about approaching this? We know the first thing that we need to do is pass in the number. This is the number that is going to be ultimately reversed. We then need to create a variable to hold the reverse number, which can be an int variable. We're then going to convert that int variable to a string and store it into a string variable. Next, we need to create ourselves a backwards for loop. This backwards for loop is going to iterate through the string backwards, starting at the last character. The next thing that we need to do is understand that each iteration of the loop will add a single digit to the string in reverse order. Now, after we have that string reversed, we then want to convert the reverse string to an int. And then finally, we just want to print out that int value. So hopefully this makes sense to you guys. But without further ado, let's jump right into the code. Guys, so welcome to the coding portion of this video. What we're going to be doing here is writing a program to reverse a number. So we're just going to jump right into it. All right. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is figure out what is the number that we're going to reverse. And basically what we're going to do is just create a simple int x equals, let's just say 472318. All right, and this is basically going to be the int holding the value. Okay. And then the next thing that we need to do is create ourselves another variable, which is going to hold the reversed number. So that will hold the reversed number. Then we just want to go int x reverse. Now after that, what we need to do is actually convert this number to a string. So in order to do that, we just need to go string val equals string dot value of x. All right. Now the next thing that we need to do is create ourselves a backwards for loop. I'm going to write a comment here. Reversed loop that iterates backwards through the string. So basically what we're going to be doing is taking this string value here and then we're going to be iterating backwards through it with a backwards for loop, which is going to look something like this. For int I equals val dot length minus 1, I greater than or equal to 0, I minus minus. All right. So basically, I think you guys understand what a reverse for loop is. We're basically just going to start at the end of the string and then work our way to the beginning of this string. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is just type, well, actually, another thing that we need to add is we need to add another string, which is going to be called final val. All right, we're just going to set this equal to an empty string. Now, this final val is going to be the reversed version of that val string. So final val, and then we're just going to go plus equals val dot char at position I. So basically what's going to happen here is that the final val is going to start off as empty, and what's going to happen is that we're going to take the val dot char at position I. So the val char at position I is going to be 8 based on this loop that we're using here. So we're going to iterate backwards through this string of numbers. So it's going to go 8, 1, 3, 2, 7, 4. And that's ultimately going to be added to this final val one number at a time, or one character at a time, and then be added to this final value. All right. Now the next thing that we need to do is convert the string back to an integer, which is going to be x reversed equals integer parse final val, and then we're simply just going to print out the reverse int. Which is, and here basically I'm just going to add a message. The number reverse is plus x reverse. And this is pretty much it. So to just walk you guys through this one more time so that you have a clear understanding of what's going on, what we're going to do is we're going to first start off with an integer. All right, we're going to write a program that is going to be used to reverse a number. We're going to start off with this integer here. We are then going to create another int called x reverse, which is going to be the int in reversed form, or the reversed number. The next thing that we're going to do is create ourselves a val string, which is going to hold the string value of the int here. All right, so it's going to convert this int to a string. After we do that, we need to add ourselves another variable called final val, and that's going to be equal to an empty string initially. After that, we're then just going to simply create ourselves a for loop. Now, this for loop, as I said before, is going to be a backwards for loop in which it iterates in reverse order over this value here, this val. And each of the characters in this val are going to be added upon every iteration into this final val variable that we've put together. Now, after the final val has been populated with the reversed string, what we're going to do is convert the string back to an integer. So we're going to set our x reverse, and then we're going to just go integer.parseInt final val. So basically we're taking the final val, which contains the reversed string of the number here, and then convert it back to an int. And then simply after that, we're just gonna print out the reverse n. The number reverse is x reverse. So to just test this out, we're just going to run, and then from there we should get the number reversed is 813274. 813274. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video if you've learned something from here. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And see you in the next one.